Well, hello, man cavers. We are now going to Stradsett Rally. So, we'd better roll them credits, get ourselves to Stradsett, show you guys around. A nice look at a wall. Aha! Roll the credits. Welcome to the man cave. Let the games begin. Well, here we are. I see a Lister auto truck. Now that is absolutely lovely, isn't it? Look at that bad boy. She got the twin-cylinder Lister on there. That looked like an SR2. Oh, I can soon see it. Look on the plate, look. That is absolutely lovely, that. Road registered as well. Whether that's still live on the database, I have no clue. Oh, couldn't I beast around the village? I'd go up the shop on that if that was all legal, couldn't you? That'd be lovely. Here we have little Alan scythe, look, with the little Billy R's. There's a lot to look around here, so this could take a while. Little case, little ransom crawler. Little gardener, isn't that a lovely little thing? She's a bit skeletised, but very nice. And look at this, a Wrigley auto truck with a Mark 12 Villiers. And just look at the hand start, look. The ratchet to start the old girl. That's a little Wrigley, look. Oh, that tells you all the info here, look. 1949. There you go. That's got the original engine fully restored in 2022, look, from Ipswich. That is lovely. Look at that. And we have a Bonza. This looks like a Martin Bonza to me. It looks like a Bonza auto truck. Is that an owner nice spot in the back? Do you know, I believe this is a Bonza truck. Let's see if we can zoom out a bit. Here we go. I believe this is a Bonza truck with an Onan generator. It is an Onan, look. There we go. I have one of these. If you remember, I have a green one of these. This one's missing the little stick what you use. There's a little pointer on there which points to your oil level. And that's missing. But mine is missing this cap off the top of this ignition pack. So I need the cap and he needs my stick. This one's got the fuel pump as well, so you just dangle that in your jerry can. And that'll suck the fuel out of a jerry can. There we go, that's very nice Onan. Very nice little Martin Bonza. Very nice Martin Bonza indeed. Oh, he even got that all wired up, look. So obviously this does run. Comes out, runs a socket, there you go. Oh, there we go. What engine's that got in there? Something told me that's not the right engine, but there you go, we shall see. Here we have little rotavator, little garden scratcher. That's lovely. Ah, what we got over here? Now this looks an interesting machine. Yes, I'm reading this, a Roper RT16T. Now I'm assuming that's got the 16 horsepower. I'm guessing that's a twin cylinder. Can we just pop the bonnet open or is it locked up? No, I aren't going to force nothing. But I reckon that's a 16 horse twin in there. Probably an Onan or something, Kohler, not sure. Never heard of this, a Colwood Model A. Looks a very interesting little machine as well. There's some ransoms. We've already looked at a couple of crawlers. We know what they are. Let's get on to the Ford 1000. Now this is a lovely little garden tractor. Perfect for a small home. Nice thing. That's got the 3-point on the back, the hydraulics. Has it got hydraulics on there? It has. Well, that's got a PTO. That's a very nice little tractor, that. And look at this little uni horse. This is lovely. I nearly bought one of these once, but that never went through. Yeah, I nearly bought a uni horse once. I wish I'd have had it. A friend of mine was selling one and I was so tempted. But there we go. That's also a heavy duty little tractor. These are a bit up there with the wheel horses in the way they're built. Very, very heavy. You know, strong machines. For what they are, I mean, they're small, but very capable. Just look at the drive on there. She's a heavy machine. Here we have an A90 wheel horse. Now, I do love a wheel horse. This is one of the later wheel horses, which they're wheel horses, but they're kind of not. They're sort of a lot more lighter weight than the older wheel horses. This is probably from the 80s, I'm guessing. Yeah, they sort of had a lot lighter chassis on, where the two wheel horses I've got chassis made out of, literally made out of angle iron. These are really like a pressed body, like a more modern ride-on tractor is, where they're like a pressed steel body. Still nice, but they do have the vertical shaft engines on there, not the horizontal with the clutch on the side. So a bit too modern for me, but very nice to see. Another crawler. Bristol, there we go. Bristol crawler. We have Bollins and we have a Husky. What's she got? A bloody twin cylinder in there? Or is that even a V4? Well, that's got a V4 in it, look. We have a cylinder there, another one there. Well, look at that, bloody V4 in that bugger, look. Well, ain't that nice? Very nice indeed. Another Bollins. Some more ransom crawlers. Ah, here's an older wheel horse. Do you see what I mean by the chassis are actually made of proper angle iron, not a pressed body? Big heavy rear axle on them, look. This is an older wheel horse, a lot better built, in my opinion. That's just me. Whatever's this contraption? What's that, some sort of planter? I suppose you drop your taters in the back here, or drop some corn in there, that set rows out. You'd know if you had 10 hours on that bugger. Tax 1966, look. Now I recognise this tractor. I'm sure I recognise this one. I think that's an old boy in my club got that. There's a Yanmar. And a Zeno. Some sort of Indian, Chinese tractor, whatever. Looks a pretty substantial bit of kit, but I would imagine getting parts for that would be an absolute nightmare. Right, before I go pausing the video, let's have a look at this old boy. So he's running the thrashing machine off the nut field, and then we've got the Massey running a saw bench, and that's a big saw bench. I know, split the whole log down the middle there, look. That's health and safety at its best. Oh, they slide that whole bed out, look. There you go. Right. Well, there you go. That's how they slice a log up the middle. Right, let's come this way, look. I say we've got a lot to get round, and I don't want to be doing 3-hour videos, but I won't have enough room on the memory card. We've got the engines to look round yet. Oh, here, road closed. Here we are. What have we got here? We have whackers. We have a little dozer. That's a cute little dozer. Look at that bad boy. Isn't that lovely? Well, we've got some rum machines here. That is a very, very compact little dozer. I like your footrest is on the damn blade. Look, you're set on there and on the blade. God, I like one of these road closed signs. I'd have that across the driveway with a red light on it instead of having a gate. I'd rather have one of these. Oh, wouldn't that be nice? I shall have to make some up. There's a little shovel there, look. That's also a dinky little machine. Wow, look at that little shovel, look, isn't that cool? Right, oh, we got this side. There is an Alice up there. We're now on the Marshalls. Here we go, all the field marshals. With we'll show you a restored one. Once you've seen one, you've pretty much seen them all. Because apart from a slight shape in the exhaust, there ain't really a lot of difference in them. But yes, Marshalls are very nice. This is a very, very early Marshall, totally different. Let me show you on these ones. They should have the facility. There you go. See this here handle? You wind him out and you put a shotgun cartridge in there, obviously without the shot in it, but you put the gun cartridge in there, tighten this back up and hit that little pin with a hammer, and that turn the engine over and you start. No bullshit. That's how they go. It's called cartridge start. So there, we've had a look around there. What we got? Oh, you getting a lot of wind noise. I don't know. Lovely little farm hall, look. And she's got the ankle chopper on the side. Yep, she got the ankle chopper on there. Isn't that lovely? You do that and run up the side of your hedge, lower it down and do your hand. I'm on my own today. Mrs. Man Cave is at work, and the rain is forecast for tomorrow because this is Saturday. We got the rain forecast for tomorrow. So I said, well, I'm going to go Strads on my bloody own. Oh, Albert, she's good. If that ran over your toe, you'd know about it. That lovely little Triumph Dolomite, look. Is that a Dolomite? No, yeah, it is. I think that is, isn't it? That is a little Dolomite, isn't it? Right. We have Grey Fergies, Nuffields, Farm Halls, Dexters, more Nuffields. We've got far too much to look round here today. So if I'm not starting about too much for too long, I do apologise. Oh, Fordson Standard End, look. This is nice. I would really like one of these. These are one of the cheapest tractors, you know, you can buy. But I seem to like them. I don't know why, I just like the naked look of the damn things. 4.3 litre, pass everything but a petrol station. Absolutely lovely machine. No 3-point on these though, look. You just got a standard hitch. What we got bombing about over there? We got mini tractor pullers, I think. Oh, big old Super Mage, you know, she's a good one. Nicely restored as well. Bit too over restored, perhaps. That paint finish is a bit too shiny. That scared me. Let's have a look up here. What's going on here? I think, oh, nice original work and clothes, this one. Look at that. Little International, isn't that lovely? Alright, let's come over here and have a look at these. Now, I got wrong for not mentioning a Trantor before, because I dismissed it. This was the pre-runner of the modern fast track. This was a high-speed tractor back in the day. Ugly looking damn thing, absolutely ugly. But big groundbreaking, fast track, all took off from that. That was where the idea come from, of a 3-4 seater high-speed tractor. Oh, I think we've got some mini tractor pullers. Shall we have a look at these making some noise? Let them get lined up and we'll be back.
Got some electrical gremlins sorted.
Alright, here we go.
This is a bit of a test ball, really.
First
Might
time
not see it
for
in the
this
biggest
one,
gear, but we'll see what he does. Gonna have to give it plenty of revs to get it away. Give it all the revs. That's it. You've got the wheel speed. You can hear that engine motoring. Keeping it on the line. We've got the front wheels up in the air. He's getting a bike. He's struggling. He's keeping up. A bit right. First time he's driven a tractor like this, down in that wet bit, that's where he's going to die out. But you can see the potential there, ladies and gentlemen. If that machine gets locked into this track later on today, tomorrow, that is going to be absolutely flying down that track.
There we go.
The bench driver will be hanging on.
we are back after he's made all that noise. There we have a Unimog. 2 Unimogs actually. I like Unimogs, they are lovely, aren't they? I like this old one here, that is cool. Right, I think instead of looking around all these tractors, I think we need to get on to some engines, don't you? Let's go find some engines. I ain't heard any pop and fart yet. I normally have them all around the outside. I'm discounting that because that's a Lister D. I don't class that as an engine, I call that a mud anchor. There you go. Hey, you know me and Lister D's. Really not a fan. Right, let's go find some engines or something else of interest. Because we're just looking around the tractors at the minute. Where the hell do I go here? I think that's camp on that side. Do you know, I think I ain't got a clue. There's some steam stuff. Let's just sled on up here and we'll have a look. I can normally hear the engines for damn miles. Well, here we have some stock cars. 70 stock cars with the look of them. 70, 60s even. I know absolutely nothing about these or the people, but they do look very nice. So if you're into your vintage stock cars, there you go. Simon Eaglin, I know that man. I wonder where he is. He must be here somewhere. He's showing his stock car. Let's have a look at these little traction engines, look. I'm not going to encroach up beside someone's caravan, but we'll have a closer look at this one with the lady on it. Isn't that lovely? Let's see if we can sneak in here and have a look at this one. Isn't that beautiful? Hello, sir. How are you? Do you mind me videoing your lovely engine?
No, I don't mind, as long as I'm not on it.
No, you're all left your face out, don't worry. That is lovely, isn't it? Did you make it yourself?
No.
You didn't? No. No, it's far too much engineering in there for me to even attempt one of them.
Right.
I can build a little mammoth one, but nothing like that, no. That is beautiful. Well done, sir. Marvellous. These are just fantastic machines. Absolutely lovely. What's this one here? Yeah, just look at how slow and how quiet that is. Now, it'd send me to sleep, though. I'd have it in my bedroom as a clock. Yeah, that's it. That'd send me to sleep. Oh, these are lovely, aren't they? Hello, mate. How you getting on?
Alright, yeah. How's going good?
Ah, good. You what?
How's going well?
Oh, yes, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, good, good. This is a lovely. Look how quiet these steam machines are. Absolutely unbelievable. Yeah, these are fantastic machines, aren't they? Oh, yes. Let's go find some more. Oh, yes. There's some lovely things here, right? I think we're coming out into... Do you know, this rally seems to be all over the place this year. What are they doing? We seem to be going from steam, and they don't look like there's a lot up there. Apart from some toilets, which I would not want to use 11 o'clock on a Saturday night. Oh no. Right, we have some army stuff. I'm going to get all this wrong, so I know nothing about it. I'm going to assume that's a forward control, but I could cheat on the front and say it's a Pingser Pooch style Pingser. There's the reg number if you guys want to look it up. God knows what it is. I don't particularly look like it's built on a Land Rover to me, but I don't know what it is. There's some 110s, some carriers.
Yeah.
Mars 10, look, she's some right early stuff. Look like a bed 4 TK, isn't that lovely? I can't zoom out for him, he's too big. There we go. Oh, troop carrier. What we got coming here, look. There we go. He's actually doing some work. Look. That little boy on there, look. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, yes, some engines, look. We'll have a look at the motors in a minute, but seeing though we're here, we might as well look at these damned engines. Starting with this, will look like a Bulldog to me. It is hit and miss Bulldog. 1921-22. There's the data sheet on it. That is beautiful. Gotcha. She took 3 times to fire there. Let's have a look up. Let's get on with some of these. Absolutely lovely. Some Lister. Oh, God, I can't think what Lister that is. I'm trying not to look at the data sheet. Can't remember. Or is it a Petter? Really can't. I think that's some form of Lister. I better look in my book. Absolutely beautiful. Well, there we go. A Root and Vanderwalt, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Little Empire. Absolutely love hit and miss engines. Little TM. Good runner. Oh, that is very nice, but look at the price. I remember a time you'd get these for 200 or 300 quid. Oh, yes. And a lot of point me talking you through what these are. Dalmo Wolseley. Oops, we got people. There we go. Well, that's an interesting little one. That is interesting, that. Very interesting. Engine manufacturer Eaton, 1.5 horsepower, Canadian engine, look. There's your info on that if you want to see it. There we go. Can't say I've ever seen one. Ooh, a set of wheels, £40. Look at that. We got a set of wheels. You can't beat a set of wheels. Well, there's our drink and tap. There's a little air cooled hit and miss. Isn't that lovely? Oh, there's some magnetos, look. That's what you want. If you want a magneto, this is the place to come. Christ, look at the prices some of these people got on these. £350. I'd call that £50 note. There you go. Lovely Lister L. Now, she's a big one. That's basically very similar to the oil arrangement and the engine block of a CS diesel. They basically remodified it a little bit and just put a petrol head on it. So that is an equivalent to a CS diesel, I believe. It's even got the same flywheels. Unless, of course, you've got the solid kidney flywheels for the generator, but there you go. Little Ruston PB, I think that's a little PB3. Isn't that a little booty? There's another little PB3 here. Let me come around these people. There we go. That's a little PB3 with a listed domestic water pump. We'll discount the boat anchor. We've got a start-up coming here. Look, here we go. We have a start-up. Which is not playing ball. No. She's not going to play ball, look. So we'll come on and have a look at these ones. Has been gone because there's water running out of the pump. So I'm only assuming this has been gone. Petter M. Very nice bit of kit. 2-stroke. Will give the odd smoke ring out of the exhaust. That's another unusual engine, look. But I don't know what it is. A Bentail Pioneer. Yep, there you go. Never seen one of them before. Haven't got a clue what it is. That is very nice though. Little Fowler. 1 PA. Looks too much like a Lister D to me, but there we go. Another little Pedder. That's lovely. 2-stroke. That's just a smaller version of that rusty one up there we just saw. Thank you. There we are. We have more engines. We'll skip past that one and go straight to a Wolseley. Another little Fowler. Lovely little Fowler, a little PB9. And a nice Lister Junior. That is lovely. What we got on the end there? We have got a big boy on the end there. Oh, look at him. Now that is ugly as hell, but I love her. Apart from she weighs about 1.5 tons, I think. Oh, that's a bloody good. Look at that. That is really nice. Really, really nice. Absolutely beautiful. Let's scoot over this side. I think we've just got, yes, we've got a Wolseley, an air-cooled Douglas, and a Lister Junior. There we go. That's a nice little setup, actually. I like how he's got that pump offset to the engine with a small short belt. That's very good. I like how it. I've never thought of putting a pump that orientation. Looks alright. Right. We will have another look. Oh, look, I see more engines there. Oh, I see Jeff. He ain't seen me. Let's zoom in on old Jeff and catch him out. There he is. There he is. He's going to hate me because he's going to see himself on YouTube and go, no. So I'm going to make sure he don't see me for a minute. And I'm not going to let him know he's on YouTube. Hell notice. Ha, that'll be funny. There we go. Sorry, Jeff. Love you really, mate. Right. There's some lovely stuff there again. It's a shame that weren't running. That looked like a Stuart Turner to me. Some form of Stuart Turner pump. I think it's a... Well, look at this for an arrangement. We have a little air-cooled hit and miss in there. Running like none you assume is a mangle. Maybe you put your beat in there or something and that spit it out. Oh, I don't know what it is. That's a very interesting machine, huh? Very nice. Fairbanks Morse. Beautiful engine. Bam 4. There we go. We've got a bit of a fast running one here. Is that a pet of W1H? No, N8 W1T? Oh, I don't know. Not too sure what that is. That's a nice little thing, is it? Oh, Douglas, I believe. There's no data sheets on these. I think that's some form of Douglas single-cylinder one. I see he's working on a little Jap Model Naught over the back there, the young lad. That's very nice. Wolseley WD, lovely little, look like a little breech and strap. Hetter A1 there, jumping away nicely. Not sure what the one is over the back, but I quite like it. Let's have a scout down here. Nothing to see here. There we go. Little Lister water pump. The cans are far more impressive. Right, here we have associated engine, that's nice. Lovely open crank. WD2, could be WD8. Hard to tell unless you measure the crank size. On the other side, they're pretty much the same. Wolseley's. We have another BAM Ford. Another BAM Ford. Hit and miss, look. Lovely. What have we here? That's a lovely little thing. A little jumbo, look. Never heard of them before either. Let's get a zoom in. That's quite a compact little engine, actually. I think the whole thing is about 2.5 foot long. That's quite nice, that. Very nice. That'd go in the back of Man Cave's camper van. There we go. We just need to locate ourselves a small engine like that. Another little Fowler. There you go. Someone's made a sectioned engine there, look. Look like I got an old Jap or something sectioned. Oh, Petter A2, look. There we go. A2. Yeah, ain't that lovely? There you go. We didn't have a toilet. There we are. There are some lovely engines there. Well, okay, it's a Lister D, but it's running on gas. So I will actually film this one because it's that little bit different. Still a gate post, but it is running on gas. What a lovely pump. Some form of, I always got to say a centrifugal pump, but it ain't. That is a piston pump. That's obviously a gearbox in the top there. Here we have Lister Junior. I like the cooling rack they've made up for the water, so it runs over the mesh and cools. Good idea, that. And here we have some gauges, wheels and tanks and stuff for sale. There's some Listers and some Wolseleys. Very nice indeed. Right, let's find something else to look at. Well, we'll show you have a quick look around the cars. Let's have a quick look around the cars. The obligatory MGB. There we are. A Mini. A very early Mini with the early decal. The Union Jack on the roof. Here we have a Volvo. Looks to me like a 740. There's 7, yeah, that 240 was older one. This is 740, or could even be a 760. Let's have a look inside. No, I think that's a 740 because I don't have the rev counter. Ah, 740 GL. So that would be the 4-cylinder. Very nice to see. I really want the badge putting back on. And that little bit on the quarter panel tidying up. But I'm guessing this car's original, you know. I don't think that's ever been painted. So would you spoil the originality by doing that little bit of damage on that quarter panel? Or would you leave it because it is original? I don't know. I don't know what I'd do if this is mine. I think I'd be tempted to do a slight blow-in or a little something on that corner just to disguise that a bit. But certainly not paint the rest of the motor because that is actually, for an 83 car, you hit that with a machine polish, a lamb's wool head and some G3, then goes from G10, that would come up absolutely beautiful. Now we're one extreme or the other. Chevy Bel Air, look. She's a Mordor, so not so popular in the States, but over here we like a Bel Air, whether it's a Mordor or a two-door. There you go. Everybody's heard of the Chevrolet Bel Air. That is lovely, isn't it? Look at that. There we go. And next to it we have a huge Rolls. She is a big boy. Look at the size of him. That is one big car. Look at that damn size of that. That is huge. What have we got? Morris Minor. Ah, there's an MGB GT. Toyota Corolla, look. Who would have thought these would have been show cars? You know what I mean? You have the MGC. I remember a time when you picked these for 50 quid and you never once thought they'd be at a car show. But they're getting there now. When do you see them anymore? It's lovely to see them. Mark III Cortina. That is lovely, 1600. My dad had one of these when I was at school. He had a 2000E. Yeah, this is the 1600 XL. I do love that colour, that orange. Here we go, Jaguar. This is an XJ40. H registered. That would be the 4 litre, not the 3.6. That's me getting anal about my Jags now. This is not the Sovereign, that has the twin headlights. When the XJ40, some of them had the solid square headlights that looked like Pyrex basins. They were the top spec Sovereign models. Now this being an H would be a 4 litre. The earlier ones from the 80s, the late 80s, they were 3.6, but they uprated them to 4 litre with the smoked indicators, slightly revised and stronger door handles. But this is not a Sovereign, this is a normal XJ6C. It's half leather and half tweed. Still got the J gate in there. A lot of similarities from my XK8 to this, a lot. Several shared parts, ish. Morris Minor, there's a lot of people there and I don't like getting people on film. Well, some people don't like getting filmed, so I do try and avoid getting a lot of people in. Oops, better let this person get out of the way. I'm always zoomed in way too much so you're just seeing the head. Here we have a squealy Healy, look at that, ain't that lovely? Another Volvo 240. I got a copy of a period tax disc where it was £33 for the year, for 6 months, look. There you go, 33 quid for 6 months. They were the days when you taxed a motor. There we go. Mercedes. Morris Mercedes C180. There you go. Replacement for the 190. Again, who would have thought these would ever be on a rally field? Mark II Cortina. She got the little rattler in there, the little crossflow. Somebody's put the 4 branch in there. 1400 crossflow. That must be a 1300 what now I've souped up a bit and put a 4 branch on. Very nice. Standard 10. That is a tiny little motor, but very nice. Here we have a Bedford CF1 camper van. Is this the Dormobile? No, I don't think that is the Dormobile, is it? But that is very nice. Nice condition pop top. And the obligatory Moggy 1000. Marvellous. Right, let's have a look at some more stuff. Well, we are on some motorcycles now. We've got some Nortons. The Commander 850. I know very little about motorcycles again, so I'm not going to go into model numbers because I haven't got a clue what they are, unless that's written on them. I have no clue. VSA, I'm going to say this is a Thunderbolt 650. Oh yeah, it says on the side, look. I do know the Bonneville. And that's a rum looking machine. Honda DeVille. Well, I'm sure that's made up. So I think the DeVille was just a Sport Tourer, a very small pan-European. Here we have a scooter, Lambretta. Aren't they lovely? With the mirrors. How many mirrors have we got on here? Oh, we got a few mirrors on here, look. We have about 10 mirrors. That's very good indeed. There's a combination there, BSA with a side chair. Well, there's a Cycle Master, look at that. Granny's push bike with a Cycle Master wheel in the back. Vincent motorcycle. I do like this shape of side chair they have on. We are amongst the thick of the motorbikes here. Another Lambretta. Thomas, do you remember you used to be able to buy them at a Littlewoods club book for about 120 quid? I remember seeing them when I was at school. There's a Corgi fold up. This is my sort of thing. That's a lovely little thing. They used to drop them out of a parachute and the troops would use them. Here we have some really strict motocross bikes. No seat in that, so you have to stand up in the bugger. Oh, there's some lovely machines there. Absolutely lovely. Yeah, trial bikes, more BSAs. Look at these, aren't they lovely? Nicely restored motorcycles. Now what's this? Motor rummy now, that's nice, isn't it? 2-cylinder, look. We have a twin cylinder in there. Very unusual. Right, what have we got round here? This is the food stand. And many people. Shall we have a look at some more tractors? There you go, this is for old Fred at work. Old Fred, he does love his Alice Chalmers. So we'll have a look at some Alice's. Look, I see a few here. This might be an Alice stand, I believe. It's fully restored, and then we've got some Alice's which are in their working clothes. Aren't they lovely? Look at these. We've got the grass wheels on these. Oh, yes. I see something like this and I think, would I restore that or would I leave it as is? Because it only looks like that once. It only looks like this once. Once you took that originality away and painted them, that's gone forever. At any point, you could turn these into there. I think if I had that, I would probably preserve it the way it is. Oily ragget so it didn't get any worse. Possibly even put some matting agent in some clear coat and just clear coat it to preserve it, keep the water out, so it keeps that look but don't get any worse. Oh, this is definitely an Alice stand. D272. Lovely little thing. Diesel look. Quite unusual. Most Alice's were petrol, like these bees and that. Oh, there's a tiny little Alice here. Oh, look at him now. He's cute. She's some sort of little orchard tractor, I think. Look how narrow that is, look. Look how narrow the back wheels are on that. I'm guessing that's a little orchard tractor. And that is a really old Alice. Crikey. I've kept the blade nice on the plough. Oh, I spot the Mark II Capri. More Alice's. There we go. More Alice's. Ha ha ha! Fred will like this. There's a picture of one of these, of him driving it in a room, but I think this was the slightly smaller one than this. But yes, he will like to see this. I think I might even pause the video here and get a picture of this for him. Right, here we are again. I've took my pictures. I shall show old Fred at work these. He will love it. HD14 Alice Chalmers M's. I've just photographed all of these. I think that's something like this, what he's riding in his picture. He got a black and white picture of him driving one of these, ploughing a field. There we go. Of course, she's a tall old Alice. Now then, it's hard to come across on photo, but this is tall. This petrol to this air cleaner up here is above my head, and I'm 5'11". That is a very tall Alice. Whatever size wheels are on the back here. That's some big ones. Now, 38s, look, 13.6, 38-inch wheels. That is one tall Alice. Very, very tall. Yeah, it's very nice actually. Now, when you compare it to a standard Alice, look how tall that is. Look how the axle, the beam axle at the front go up to give it that height. There's a reason that was that high. Oh, these are definitely all the Alices, look. Alice M's, Alice B's. Absolutely lovely. Here we have, we're now going on to the Fordson Standard. This is another Standard M, I believe. Size of that bugger. Oh, she's a big one. McCormick. There we go. Isn't that lovely? Another McCormick Farmall International Standard. David Brown. And a Massey Harris 101 Junior. There we go. A big Bulldog. And a John Deere. Look at them tiny little narrow back wheels on that. Look at them back wheels, look. Buckets are about 4 inches wide. Another John Deere. That is beautiful. I like this one. I like this one a lot. It's got a lovely look about it. And I like the big horizontal engine look. All that wasted space under there for a horizontal engine. Lovely stuff. Big stuff here. Is that a case perhaps? No, that's a McCormick as well. That's a big one. Another little Fordson. Beautiful little thing. I think this is a Mogul. Is that a Mogul? I think that's the... Yeah, oh yeah, Mogul 1020.
Next we have a Land Rover.
Lovely thing.
Which is the only one we've got around the week today.
Yep, she's very...
Nice example of the road. We're looking sort of 1983.
She's very early. Got a steering mechanism on there. Just got a worm gear that turn on this half planet, which turns the front wheels. Oh, hang on. There's some now going around the ring, look. Shall we have a look?
This one being the, what we call the pickup type with the long wheelbase.
You aren't going to hear me much because we've got the tannoy going on. But we will watch these tractors.
We've now got the parade of horticultural equipment. Quite interesting, quite useful.
There's a bar
on
for
smaller
that.
farms, market gardening type of work and everything.
Look at that, bar for that, look.
Quite an interesting range of machines
Billius
that
Mark
we use.
12. Yanda. Some of the early Japanese tractors here. Very damn good. Myanmar is still good even today. Ah, there's old matey with his crawler. Someone explained to me how he gets them front ones to control. He's only driving that one. Yeah, he's got 3 held together with ratchet straps. Yet that front one will go where he wants it to. And I don't know how he gets that to do that.
Oh my goodness, we've got 4 this year. We started off with 2 a few years ago, and now we've got 4. Mr. Butcher's, with his collection of Ransom crawlers. Very, very interesting. Ransom made these crawlers from the mid-1930s right well into the 60s. The very, very first one having Sturmey Archer engines, of course. They've all got the roadless rubber tracks on there, jointed tracks, and a very, very nice example. Yes. I could do with one of these at the moment. Yeah. Yes. It's got a blade on the second one there, again a little bit later one, made by Ransom Simpson Jeffries of Ipswich. Very, very useful machine, very useful. And here we are, we've got the second one, the third one which is similar to the second one out here. There's another one here, very, very interesting. That one's got the Armstrong bait lift on the back there, whereas this one's got the hydraulic. And with 2 units, you see, because we've got an offset plough either to the right or the left when we're doing horticultural work.
a very nice example of a buttress collection of Manson's MG type crawlers. Bristol crawler here, one of the range of Bristol crawlers. They have to do all, of course, very light tread machines for working on lettuce growing land, celery growing land and this sort of thing when you want a very, very low ground pressure, of course. This one fitted with a petrol engine in it, but a very, very nice example. Next we've got the Z-Knob. Right, we will finish this video up with some cars. There we go, little Lotus. Lotus Europa, I believe. It is a Europa. Oh, there we go, Mark II Granada. This is the kiddie. 2.8. Absolutely lovely. It's not the injection, I like that. I look like it used to be a Gear X and that's been converted. This should have a 2.8 in it, but they're putting Essex in it, which I like better. My old Reliant Simmer had an Essex in it, and that was lovely. I'm going to be corrected and be told this was a 3 litre, but as far as I know, they were all 2.8. Maybe they did do a 3 litre Sport, I do not know. It's a Cortina, not a Granada, look. Did they do a 3 litre Sport Cortina? I did not think they did. That is very nice. I think it bloody goes well with a 3 litre Essex in there. Lotus Cortina, haven't we all seen these before? The Lotus Cortinas. There's the legendary 2 litre Lotus twin cam with the twin Webers. Here we have a Mark I Escort. Someone's put a Z-Tech in there by the look of it with a carb conversion. Yeah, here's a Z-Tech, look. So they've robbed this out of a Mark I Ford Focus. Done away with the... No, they ain't done away with the fuel injection. Well, they kind of have. They've put a bespoke injected manifold on there because this bit is not Ford Focus. This bit is. So they've done a conversion. I know you could get Z-Tech conversions where you can put carbs on them, but they've obviously put an injected manifold on here as well. There. Mark I Escort. I know there are many fans of these. Marvellous. What we got here? I think we're just on stalls now. Yeah, we're on stalls. Oh my God, it's a junk stall here. This looked like all new stuff. Hello again. Right. How you doing? All right. Oh, I do like that light. I can see me making a purchase on that light to go in the camper van. I think I found a use for it. Look at all this rusty junk here. I absolutely love it. We have stuff ahoy. Lights. Everything. Even a tractor up on this trailer, look. What is this little thing? It's a garden edger, isn't it? That is a garden edge. That looked like a Jap Model Naught on there. That is indeed a Jap. Someone's robbed the fuel cap. Well, it's wet in there. Is that fresh? Oh, Christ. Oh, that smelled like rotten cabbages, wet flannels and tumbleweed. No. Ooh, a set of 4 rubber wheels. Is there 4 there? There is 4 wheels there. Look. Handy for a little engine trolley. I might have a use for them. I will speak to the guy and try and get a price off him. Alright, here we go. Let's have another look. What we got in the back of the trailer. Tractor hitches. Now look at them for reaming bits. That's a huge reaming bit. Oof. There's some plugs. All kinds of things. There we go. Back in a minute. Well, man cavers, that is it for Stradsett Rally. I've now got to go and pick Mrs. MC up from work. I have made some purchases. We have bought, nothing exciting, a light, which I think will go with my marine light, my ship's light. This is aluminium, been around a year or two. That'll go nicely in the camper. I have bought a set of 4 rubber wheels. They need a bit of work, but I have a trolley lined up for them, for my cooler or my owning. And here, I bought something here that I've often wanted and never had. A set of chain grips. Sort of mold grips with a damn chain on them. There we go, there we go. Look at them bad boys. There we go. These are one of them things, if I can get them untangled, here we go. These are one of them things that I've often wanted and never had any. There we are. Do you know what I mean? You can get that round a small flywheel or round an exhaust on an old engine, tighten them up and crank them undone. These are my purchases today. There we go. With my 4 rubber wheels. So that is going to be it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Weather permitting, I should be back here with Mrs. Man Cave tomorrow. But it was forecast rain, but if it's not, well, I suppose if it is, me and Mrs. Man Cave will be here tomorrow. We'll maybe do another little video. But this is just my video for now, and there we are. We will see you next time. Bye-bye for now. Ha-ha!